2, 3, eyes on me. Boys, make sure you're facing the front the whole time today, okay? All right, good morning. Let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so we're going to start with our tricky words for today.
Yes, ma'am.
We're going to read them all together out loud.
Yes,
and then, thank you. And then I want to see who can explain why these are tricky words. Okay, so who can help me out with that? First word is they. What sound does TH make? The. Sometimes you hear th, but in this word you hear the. But what makes it tricky? Who would like to come up and explain what you think makes it tricky? Olivia? The EY says A, right? So in this word, the EY makes the A sound. So if we tried to say this with our normal sounds, we might say the, ya. But that's what makes it tricky. The EY here is going to say A. One more time, this word is they. Good job. Next word. This is a microphone so that the camera can hear what I'm saying, okay? Next word. This word is there. We have lots of words called there. This word there means like this is their lunchbox. It belongs to someone, okay? TH makes the what sound? The. And then we do hear the E. Listen, the But what is the IR saying?
It usually makes.
Oh, don't talk over each other.
The R says the R kind of takes over the I sound.
You're right. It's making the sound. Aspen, what did you want to add to that?
And you could think it was R. It's like R.
Right.
There.
Right. It's not making the R sound like a pirate, but it's making the air. Yes.
Vowels are right beside each other. Does the front one still say its name?
It depends. I don't like to use that rule necessarily. Okay. All right. Today we're going to look at a new card. So the cards we've done so far have been what color? Green. Have we done a blue card yet? No. So blue. So this one is the letters what? ER. But it's going to make the sound What's this word? Her. So the sound can mingle, or the sound can mingle with certain vowel sounds. And we know that the sound ER makes the sound It's a vowel sound because if we add it to a word, it makes another syllable, okay? So let's say steep. Ready? Clap it. Steep. Stomp it. Steep. Push it. Steep. Let's add to the end. Ready? Clap it. Steeper. Oh, how many claps was that?
2.
Let's stomp it. Steeper. Push it. Steeper. How many syllables was that? 2. So when we add to the end of a word, it adds an extra syllable onto that word. Okay? Now, somebody said, why is it blue? The card is blue because it's an R-controlled vowel sound. That means that R is bossy and it takes control of the vowel. So you don't really hear the E saying or the I saying I. You just hear the sound Ready? Let's say it in our whisper voice. Big daddy voices. Because it's spooky season. Spooky voices. Ready? All right. Who can tell me why it's on a blue card? Why is it on a blue card? Weston? Yes, it makes it sound but what makes it on a blue card? What did we say? Amelia? Yes, Trayvon, I need your attention. She said it makes a R-controlled vowel, an R-controlled vowel sound. So we're going to add it over here to our words. Okay, so here's what I want you to do. Listen, you did a great job using this as your wiggle break. You're going to wiggle, get your workbook and your pencil and come straight back to the carpet.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay?
Wait, what?
List of 12 words. We just talked about the R-controlled vowel sound, Every one of these words has the sound in it. What do you notice about where the sound is found in these words? Do you notice anything about where it's found in the words? Naya, what do you notice?
Some are in the middle and some are at the end.
Oh, do you agree or disagree with that?
Agree.
Agree. She said some of them are in the middle and some of them are in the end. Where is it at here? End. Middle. Kind of middle, kind of end, right? That one's a little bit tricky because it's kind of the end. Again, kind of at the end a little, but still really in the middle. Very end, right? Very good job. All right. Who would like to try and read some of these words? Would everybody like to give it a try?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, ready? When I call on you, you're going to give it a try. Trayvon, let's try number 1. Ready? Ready? Yes, you can stand up. And I want you to use those good sounds. Ready? Tap it. Shh. Or what does ER say? Her. Good job. Who can use her in a sentence?
I heard her.
Oh, you used it in a sentence too. You're so smart. 5 house points. I heard her. Maybe Aspen was talking. Hey, I heard her. Aspen, number 2. Ready? Verb. Who can use verb in a sentence? That's okay. Say it one more time. That was a verb. Good job. Number 3, Oliver. Term. Can we tap it together? Good job. Term. Mm-hmm. It's okay. Okay. Yep. It's a type. It's kind of like a set of time. You could say you have this term to turn in your work. Okay. Ready? All together. Perfect. Perfect. Like that food was just perfect. Okay. Let's go a little bit faster. Weston.
What about perhaps?
Perhaps. Maddox Trustee.
Caver?
Let's sound it. Earn. Cavern. That would be like a cave, a deep hole in the ground, like a cavern.
I remember that.
Thank you. On your bottom.
I'm running.
1, 2, 3. Eyes on me. Should we be talking over each other? No. That's gonna get clips moved. Aspen, I appreciate your hand raised, but you have to be quiet while your hand is raised. Okay? Hand down, please. Ready? Let's tap this one together. Earn. Modern. That means something new, something happening now. You have a tissue right here.
Yeah, I need to go to bed now.
Go ahead, quickly. Number 8. Remember when V and E are at the end of the word, it still makes the V sound. Nerve. Ready? Number 9. Verse. Same thing when S and E are at the end of the word, it still makes the S sound. Okay? Number 10, I bet we all know this word. Sister. Number 11, number. And number 12, faster. Good job. Now you're ready to open your workbook page to page 47. We're going to tear out 2 pages, 47 and 49. Go ahead and tear both of them out. Lay them on top of your workbook so that we can use them. 47 and 49. If you need help, that's what I'm here for. Let me help you. 47 and 49. I'll come to you, Henry. Got it. 47 and 49. Go ahead and get your name at the top, please. Here you go, baby. Tia, you need help, sweet pea? No, just use it on your book, please. Lay it on the carpet, and that would be easier. 47. Here you go, Tia. 47 and 49. I've got it. It's okay. Here. Go ahead and put your name at the top. Read sentence number 1, please, Lila.
Last summer was hot.
Good. Lila, which word in that sentence makes the sound? Summer. I want you to write summer on the line. Write summer on the line for number 1. And then I want you to circle the letters that make the sound. Circle the letters that make the sound. Right where you wrote it. Good job. Okay, read number 2, Oliver.
Who is the person?
Good. Person. Circle, write person on the line. And circle the letters that make the sound. What letters are you circling? E-R. Good job. Yoskart, number 3.
The water is so cold.
Very good. What word has the sound, everyone? Water. Good, Maddox trustee. Write water and circle the letters that make the sound. Maddox trustee, number 4.
The book is under the bed.
What word makes the sound? Under. Good. Write under on the line.
My math fell in the water.
Okay.
Just wait.
Go put it in your backpack. Circle the letters that make the sound. Olivia, number 5.
My mother's name is
Very good. What word makes the sound? Mother. Right. You do put the apostrophe S because the word that's in the sentence is mothers. So write mothers and circle the letters that make the sound.
My mother's name is
That's right. So you really could read that sentence, couldn't you?
What?
Get your pencil, please.
Right there.
Grab it. Okay, you are going to work on page 49 on your own. Here's what you're going to do. Right here. Look at page 49.
So like these.
Hang on, listen. On page 49, you have 5 words at the top. And then you have 5 sentence lines. You're going to use each word and you are going to create a sentence using that word. Okay? So for number 1, who would like to give an example using the word flower? Tia.
What are you doing, Miss Bird?
Mm-hmm. The flower smells good. That would be a good sentence you could write for flower, right? On line number 1. So use your imagination. Do we want to do sentences that maybe are only 3 words long? No, try to add some adjectives and some describing words. Maybe think about using your sense of smell or how something would taste or how something would sound or how something would feel, okay? Go ahead and get started. All right, sit right here, please. We take turns all day long, right? Who would like to read your sentence for, you know what, let's just make it fair and square. So, read your sentence for flower, please. Go, Scarlett. Oh, the flower looks like a rose. I love that sentence. Read your sentence for never. Never. Number 8. That was Aspen. It's Aspen's turn.
Never?
Never. Have a seat, please.
Oh, I like that treasure box. I will never do that.
Very good. What kind of punctuation did you use at the end? I agree. Exclamation. I will never do that. Okay. Read your sentence for river. River. Lila.
The river was so cool.
Very good. What kind of punctuation did you use at the end? Can you say the name of it? Period, question mark, exclamation mark. Exclamation mark. So that's okay, but I could tell the way you read it. The river was so cool. Boys, Maddox, no more talking. Read your sentence for after, please. Naya. Very good. Oh, you must help your mom a lot. After I come back, I will wash the dishes. All right, and Weston, read your sentence for later.
I said I will get that later.
Very good. What punctuation did you use at the end? A period, because that's just a normal statement that you might be making, right?
I will get that later.
Very good. Olivia, tell everybody if you put an exclamation mark how you would read it.
I will get that later.
Yep. Would you want to respond to an adult that way?
No.
Probably not. That might not be a good choice. Yeah, probably not. Okay, make sure your name is on the top of both of your papers, please. Listen carefully. This is what I need you to do for me. You're going to leave your green book here because we're going to use it again in a minute. I would like Aspen to take up all of the lovely ladies' papers. Lovely ladies, hold your papers up for Aspen. And handsome gentlemen, hold your papers up for Weston to take up, please.
I just don't know what
I love how quietly Amelia is staying. Amelia, when this is over, 5 house points.
I just don't know what to write.
Have a seat, please. And then if you will lay those on this table right over here, please, friends. Thank you. You did a great job. Lila, 5 house points when we're finished. Trayvon, I need that left there.
I just know what to write.
All right, today our story title is called How the Hedgehog Tricked the Hare. Yesterday we read about the hedgehog and the hare, right? We met these new characters. Today, you made predictions yesterday about what you thought might happen. And today we're going to read how the hedgehog tricked the hare. So we know there's a trick that's going to happen. Because what kind of story did we say that this was? A trickster tale. And so that is a story where someone usually is tricking someone else, right? And they made what word did Trayvon have yesterday? Do you remember his special word he read? Plan. So one character comes up with the plan to trick another character. Here are some words that we're going to see that I want to make sure that we can all read when we come upon them in our story. So let's look over these words. Do you notice that these words have the sound that we talked about today? Okay, let's read them together. Ready? Stern. We're going to talk about what that means in a moment. Perfect. Powerful. What does that mean? Full of power. That has a suffix at the end. Very good. Ready? Clever. We used that word to describe the cat bandit a lot, didn't we? He was pretty clever. Runner. What's this word? Puckered. Puckered.
It's like you pucker your lip.
We're going to talk about that. And this word doesn't have the sound, but it's a 2-syllable word called outlined. So let's talk about what those words, some of these words that might be newer words, okay? The word outlined means someone told the main ideas about something. So here's an example. The teacher outlined what the students should do during a fire drill. So if I never told you what to expect, take it, have a seat. If I never told you what to expect during a fire drill, would you know what to do?
No, you would be running around.
Right. You might know from first grade, oh, well, we go outside. But you might not know, well, what door do we go out? So to outline is to go over the main idea. The main idea is like the important things that you need to know, okay? This is a word that has the sound, stern. It means harsh. What do you think this mom is saying to her son? No. Maybe hush. Somebody said hush. Maybe no. Maybe he did something he wasn't supposed to. She is very sternly. It doesn't necessarily mean she's yelling, but it means she's speaking very sternly like this so that he knows, ooh, don't do that again, or she means business. Okay? Here's the word. Olivia was right. Puckered. Folded or pinched as in your lips. So some people pucker their lips to take a selfie. Sometimes the kids to be silly. Or what if you eat a sour lemon? Would you maybe go and pucker your lips for that?
No, I like sour things.
Some people do like sour things. And then this is a phrase called on the lookout. To watch for someone or something. So the meerkat here is on the lookout. He's on the lookout for maybe predators that are coming in his area. What could she be on the lookout for? Okay. I like those. I heard a bird, animal, and eagle because she has a camera. She's on the lookout to take a picture maybe of something, right? She could be a bird watcher. You're right. So she's definitely on the lookout for something. Okay. So yesterday we met the hedgehog, we met the hare, and the hedgehog's wife. So what do you think? What is the hedgehog's plan, and will it work? I want you to turn and talk for just a second. What is the hedgehog's plan, and will it work? Turn and talk. Olivia and Amelia, turn around and join the girls. Tia, turn and join the girls. What do you think the plan is? What do you think the hedgehog's going to do with the hair?
Oh, probably cut it off.
No, the rabbit, not his hair, but the rabbit called a hare. What do you think he'll do?
Use it for stuff like for everything.
Maybe.
For
I don't think he's going to do that.
like for a jacket, like like a jacket, like some jacket when you get cold. You can put it on.
Here, I'll get that. You have a seat back here on the circle. And then come back. All right, hocus pocus. Who has a good prediction of what you think is going to happen? Yoskart.
I think he's going to run slow, and then his wife is going to pretend to beat him.
Okay, that's a good prediction. Lila.
We think that he's going to take a shortcut.
Going to take a shortcut. Henry.
I think they can roll really fast. I think he's going to roll.
We did learn yesterday about hedgehogs can roll up into a ball.
He might trick him and poke him so he can win.
Oh, poke him with like his little spikes on him. Okay. Aspen.
I thought that he would try and make the rabbit sleepy so he could run ahead, and when he's done, the rabbit would be a lot farther away.
Good predictions. Amelia.
I think he might fall into a ball and then roll.
Well, somebody else thought that too. And Maddox?
We don't know a shortcut to make it through, and then when the hedgehog
saw the hare when the hare was trying to get to the finish line so fast. The hedgehog will like get to the finish line.
Ooh, those are good predictions, guys, and we're going to find out today what happens. Remember yesterday we stopped at the really good part because even Mike told his dad, what did he say? Oh, rats! Because he said it was just getting good. So he didn't get to finish what happened either, did he? So we're going to find out today what happened. Okay, so listen, we are a family in this classroom, right? So we read with the partners we read with. We are respectful. We are kind. We treat each other with love and kindness, right? So I don't want to hear any huffing, puffing, or eye rolling. Got it? Okay. Maddox and Oliver, Library Center. Ghost Guard and Henry, Calm Down Corner. Lila and Naya.
The hedgehog was telling his wife the plan to trick the hare that Mike got his dad.
Turn the page. Ready? The hedgehog made a map of his plan. He pointed to the map and outlined his plan to trick the hare. The hare and I will race from down by the fence up to the house on the hill, the hedgehog said to his wife. I need you to stand next to the house. Stand in a spot where the hare can't see you and be on the lookout, my dear. The hedgehog's wife nodded and said, Your map is clear. I will be there. The hedgehog went on. When the hare gets close, you must pop out and shout, There you are! What took you so long? But when you do this, make your voice deep and stern like my voice. The hare can't tell one hedgehog from the next. If you sound like me, he will think you are me, and he will think that he has lost the race. What a clever plan, said his wife. It's perfect. Turn the page. Olivia, you're going to continue reading, okay? I'll be back to check on it in a second. You're going to be very quiet and listen and be a good listener. Follow along. She puckered.
If you sound like me, he will think you are me, and he will think that he has lost the race. What a clever plan, said his wife. It's perfect.
So like the hedgehog, his wife, it's trying to let the hare die.
I need you to slide back. Henry, you're good, buddy. How the Hedgehog Tricked the Hare. That is our title. When we see this word, remember G has two sounds, J and G. This is going to make the J sound. This is the genre, and that means what kind of story is it? So I'm going to write How the Hedgehog Tricked the Hare. And who can tell me what kind of story is this story? Good. I was hoping you would say that. It is a trickster tale. Trayvon, I need you, no sir, I need you sitting in 3, 2, 1. Leave the trash can alone. It is a trickster tale. Turn to your neighbor. You're only getting about 10 seconds and tell them, what is a trickster tale? Find somebody to talk to. Tia, what is a trickster tale? Very good job. Did you tell somebody? Tell your school. Okay, Maddox, Chesty, what did you say?
A trickster.
Maddox, Callis, turn around.
A trickster is
A trickster tale is?
trickster tale is something that you trick.
It's a story where someone tricks, one character tricks another character. What is the setting of this story? How the Hedgehog Tricked the Hare. Oliver, what is the setting? You forgot it? Aspen?
Outside.
Okay, we can go very broad and say outside. Does anybody have any other ideas we could add to that?
To the house.
There was a house nearby, right? It was outside at the house. It was not inside the house, right?
A big hill.
There was a hill, there was a fence, there was a well. What kind of house do you think that might have been?
A cottage.
Maybe a cottage, maybe a farm. It was definitely not in the city. It was more like out in the country, right? Good job.
A little type of inn.
It could have been like an inn where people could stay. Maybe like a cottage might have been more accurate, okay? But cabins are similar. And the characters, we've talked, Mike and Mike's dad are the storytellers here, so we're not including them in the characters, but who are the characters? Our main characters are, just say them out loud with me, good. So the hare, the hedgehog, and sorry if it's sloppy, but I'm trying to bend down to write, and the hedgehog's wife. I'm going to put apostrophe S when I say hedgehog's wife because she belongs to him. They are married. All right? And our plot. The plot includes the beginning, the middle, and the end. And it also is the problem in the story, and how we solve the problem is the solution. So instead of me writing and writing and writing, I want you to think of what happened in the beginning, what happened in the middle, and what happened at the end of the story. Who could give me a good sentence for the beginning of this story today? Today's story. A very good sentence for the beginning. Weston?
That child made a plan to race the hare.
Good. The hedgehog made a plan to race against the hare. What happened in the middle of the story? Amelia? It was a perfect plan. And so what happened that made it a perfect plan? What was going on that was making it a perfect plan? Aspen?
It was because that the hare thought that the two hedgehogs were exactly the same, and he couldn't tell which one was
right.
the hedgehog.
I agree with what Amelia said. It was a perfect plan because the hare couldn't distinguish the hedgehogs from each other. What was the wife doing to play some trickery? What was she doing, Naya? Oliver? She was making her voice deeper to sound like her husband. And then at the end, what happened at the very end of the story? The ending of the story. Somebody that hasn't raised their hand in a bit. What was the ending of the story? Olivia?
That the hare, he told the hedgehog that he was better at running than him.
Yeah, he finally gave up, didn't he? He was so what? Tired. And in the picture, you probably noticed he looked like what? Yeah, he did. It looked like he almost wasn't alive anymore. He was all slumped over. You're right, and his color looked different because he was so tired. Yes, and he had like almost like the little eyes looked like he was just done.
He has to run the hill.
Quiet.
And he has to run the hill.
You're right. Yoskar had a good point. How many times did he run up and back on the hill? 10 times because he was so tricked of what was going on. Okay? Did anyone get the prediction correct that you made earlier? Did anybody predict that it was going to happen this way? I think Yoskar had a correct prediction. He thought that the hedgehogs, because there were two, he made a prediction that they were both going to act like each other and trick the hare. So his prediction was correct. Good job. All right, are you guys ready for a little bit of a review game to get the last of our wiggles out before recess? Honey, we're going to find out. All right, so let's clear the path in the middle. Trayvon, you may get your Chromebook, okay?
Okay. Olivia, can you clear the middle? Yeah, so leave the yellow, the green, the blue, and
Yep. Remember that we have to leave the green.
I'm on the yellow.
All right. right, so our words today are going to be using the sound, okay? Remember, when it's that friend's turn, they are the one reading the word. You can cheer them on and encourage them when it's their turn to throw, but stay quiet so that they can read the word, okay?
Mirror.
Yeah? And today, let's do a friendly competition.
Boys versus girls.
All right, here we go. Let's have Weston, you're up first. Ready? Shh. Voices are quiet. I don't want to have to take points away because you're talking while he's reading.
Perfect.
Very good, go. The faster we're able to throw the ball, the faster your friends get a turn. Olivia, you're next. Good try. Olivia.
Sister.
Very good. Yoskart.
Flower.
Say it one more time.
Flower.
Flower. Very good. Yes. Go sit towards the back quietly. Good try. Lila. Ready? Read your word. Lila, read your word.
River.
River. Good job. Oh. It almost got your hair, Aspen. Henry. Ready? Maddox. Quiet. Here we go.
Later.
Very good. Yay! Good job. Amelia. Ready?
Number.
Very good. Someone hand her the ball. You can cheer her, but remember, no getting upset if we don't make it on the board. Good job. That's 50. Oliver. She stayed on it mostly. That's right.
We need 50 more. Never.
Nope. Go back to it. ER says er. Er. VE says v. So put it together. V.
Nerve.
Nerve. Good. Nerve.
It's like a
Have you ever heard anyone say, that will get on my nerves? Right?
Or it can be like, my
Good job.
Or sometimes you can say, that depends on my nerves.
Right. Aspen. Ready? Take your time. Now sound out the last.
Perhaps.
Very good. Good try. Woo! Runaway ball. Maddox Trusty. Ready? Hang on. Now we're going to do sentences and phrases.
I like sentences and phrases. Better late than never.
Very good.
I heard that. Better late than never.
Good try. Tia.
Come on, Tia. You gotta stand.
Ready?
Come on, Tia. I'm scared. Me too. Good bond. Best.
Very good job.
If you get 100, I will.
Go, Tia.
Help you with the card.
Good try, Maddox Callis. Come on.
Good try. Good
Ooh,
try.
ready? Use your sounds. Yeah. Long vowel. Ike.
A monster.
How should we read this one, everybody? He got it. Ike, a monster. And what do we have? What do we have at the end? Quotation marks. Good job. Hand him the ball. Oh, good try. Have all of my girls had a turn yet? Naya, have you had a turn? Okay, Naya. Oh, I'm boys. Do I need to take 10 points away? Okay, let's hear Naya read it.
Dinner is served.
Very good job. Good try. Have all of the boys had a turn? Okay, Weston, back up.
Soft as butter.
Very good job. Olivia.
I lost my
Use yours. Go slow.
temper.
Good job. Yo, Scar. No. Hang on. Go back to it.
Dipper.
Good job. The Big Dipper. It has two. Remember, hang on. Let's stop. Everybody freeze. Turn around and look. Why does it say dipper instead of diaper? Because, right, there are two consonants in front of the vowel. So it's going to say short vowel sound. Go for it, Yoskart. Oh, good job. 70. Go ahead and erase it. What is 3 tens plus 7 tens? Is 100 plus one more 100. Good job. Calm down. All right, Amelia.
I do not like this game. I do not like this.
The boys are gonna win hair. His hair.
His and no, It makes the sound.
His and hers.
His and hers. Very good. Good job. Oliver.
After you.
Very good job. Pass it back. Ooh, that was a little hard. Aspen, why don't you move back here? Lila.
It's never too late.
Very good job.
Right. Okay.
She's good. Thank you, though. Good try. Henry. Oh, that was it for today. We already did our wiggle cards. All right, so boys have 200 points, so your reward today is a sticker. Girls, give them a congratulations. Good job, boys. All right, and go make sure your table area is cleaned up before recess. You can get the